Hi everyone, it's your girl Kunda. I'm your host for the Progress Driven channel, and welcome to this week's show. The show where we push for personal progress and prosperity. And nobody can hear you go. So today we're going to talk about loving your life as it is. Not as you wish it would be, but as it is. Where you are today. Do you love your life? What does your life look like? Are you enjoying it? Are you winning? Are you just getting by? Are you losing? It's not always easy for us to love our lives. A lot of the times, because life is just hectic and life is just happening to us sometimes, we find it difficult to love our lives. We find it difficult to appreciate our lives, where they are. And sometimes it's easy. Actually, it's quite easy to love our lives and appreciate them when we're winning. When things are going great, when our marriages are going well, when our kids are not crazy, when we're making all the money, when good things are happening, when it's sunny, it's easy to love our lives. But it's not so easy to love our lives when we're unemployed. It's not easy to love our lives when we've lost our husbands, be it in death or in divorce. It's not easy to love our lives when we're failing in school. It's not easy to love our lives when we're broke. So there are a lot of things that can be happening to us that may cause us not to love our lives. We may not love our lives so much when our health is failing. So because of those things, we get frozen and stuck in time, and we're just thinking, I will love my life when XYZ happens. I will love my life when I get to point B, or I get to point C, or when I get this promotion, or when I get a new job, or when what happens. And that is something that a lot of people feel. That's how a lot of people feel. But if you're on a progress journey, that's not the mindset that you want to have. You don't want to wait for XYZ to happen for you to enjoy your life, for you to love your life. Because the truth of the matter is, when you get to XYZ, you will set new targets. All of a sudden, you'll be thinking, oh, if I start getting paid this amount of money, then I'll love my life, then I'll be happy. When you get there, you all of a sudden realize, this isn't enough. I want more. I want more. And it never ends. That is why I want to talk about loving your life. To be honest, a majority of us, our lives aren't exactly how we wanted them to be. This isn't how we pictured when we were in our teens. I personally, I know I haven't yet arrived or reached where I wanted to reach, and I didn't even think this is where I would be in 2023, February. So, coming through this journey, I have learned a lot and experienced a lot. And some of the things are the kind of things that you might think, okay, I'm not enjoying my life, I'm not loving my life. But I have then come to learn that life is short. And that's something that we've heard 1,000 times, and it has become a cliche. But the other thing that I've also realized is, as humans, we tend to be arrogant. We tend to just be arrogant. We always think that tomorrow will come. We think I will be miserable today, but when XYZ, then I'll start loving my life. But think about it for a second. What if you've arrived? And you may not even like where you are. Like, I understand. You may not even enjoy where you are. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't love where you are. And also, loving where you are and loving your life as it is, it doesn't mean that you condone what is happening, or you become complacent and think this is where I want to stay forever. No. You can love your life where it is and still strive to grow and get better. You don't have to hate where you are for you to want to go back to school and get a better job. You don't have to hate your life for you to want to help your children get better. You don't have to hate your marriage for you to want it to start improving. If anything, if you want things to start getting better in your life, you have to start sorting your problems with love, with kindness, with gentleness, with grace, with ease, with peace. But if you're trying to solve the problems and fix the situations in your life from a hostile mindset, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually do any good. If anything, you keep making the same mistakes, you end up finding that you're stuck, and you will not enjoy your life. So part of progress and part of your progress journey is you need to enjoy your life. And the only way you can enjoy your life is if you love your life. Not when XYZ happens. Love your life as it is today. Because the other thing is, while you're setting all these targets to get to XYZ and you're thinking that's when I'll love my life, when you get there, as I've said already, you will find that it won't feel the way that you want it to feel. So that's the other thing that I learned. I think I was reading a book and it talked about starting to feel how you want to feel when you become a millionaire. A lot of the people are anxious and worried on their journey to becoming millionaires. And they work very hard and sometimes they get there. And when they get there, what happens is, instead of rejoicing and being happy that they're there and all that worry being let go, they now start to worry and stress about losing that money. And they end up getting to the end of their lives and realizing they haven't actually enjoyed their lives. So if you want to enjoy your life, you have to make sure that the way you want to feel when you get to XYZ, start feeling it now. So that when you get to XYZ, your feeling will still stay. It won't be something that will go on. It won't be something that will be just for the moment. So I encourage you to start loving your lives now. Love your bank account as it is. Love yourself as you look. Love your situation as it is. And even as you try to sort out your situation, don't do it uptight, frustrated. Deal with whatever issues that you're going through in life with love and grace. And that can only be done if you love your life. And loving your life is a very important part of the progress journey. Because you want to make sure that on your way to happiness, you want to make sure that you're happy. You don't want to say, I'll only be happy when I get to XYZ. When you get to XYZ, you won't feel that joy or that happiness that you imagine in your head you feel. It won't feel like that. So that happy feeling you want to feel when you get to XYZ, start feeling it now. If you get to XYZ, when you get to XYZ, you want to walk a certain way with a certain type of confidence and sass, start doing it now. Stop waiting for XYZ to happen for you to start enjoying and living your life and loving the life that you have. Because the truth of the matter is there's so many people who would love to walk in those shoes. You think you've got like a bad life, you're not enjoying it, you're complaining, you're whining. There's so many people who would trade shoes with you. So wherever you are, whether you are in the summer, whether you're in autumn, whether you're in spring, whether you're in winter, love your life where you are. Because it's a season. If you're in a bad place, it will get better. And not that I wish you bad, but if you're in a good place, it might be winter coming soon. So you don't want, in summer you're happy, in winter you're not happy. No. All the seasons of your life play an important role. And you have to rejoice and be joyful in those seasons. So that is why I wanted us to discuss. So if you're in a progress journey, one of the key things or principles you have to adopt is loving your life. Not when XYZ happens, but where it is as it is. Because even though you may not like your life, you've got an amazing, beautiful life. And don't ever make the mistake of thinking you will love your life tomorrow. Because truth of the matter is, tomorrow is not guaranteed. As my grandma likes to say it in my language, Mailoteyobe, which means tomorrow in translation, tomorrow is not yours. So when tomorrow comes, be grateful for it. And the only way you can show gratitude for tomorrow is by loving your life today. So that even when tomorrow comes, which is a gift and not an entitlement, you will love your life even then. And even when you get to the point of where you're a millionaire or you've achieved XYZ or you've gotten to XYZ, you will still love your life and still enjoy it. So that is it from me. Till next week, I hope you keep loving your lives. If you don't love your life, start learning to love your life as it is. Whether it's in winter, in summer, in autumn, or in spring. Love your life. Till next week, I love you all. Take care and bye bye.